Hello, welcome to the Math 125 calculator tutorial. This is for the present value annuity using our TI-30XS MultiView. So, given a principal P of $120,000, find the payment amount of a present value annuity with T equals 6 years, compounded monthly at an interest rate of 3.5%. Our formula is the payment is equal to the principal times the rate over n, the number of compoundings, all divided by 1 minus the quantity 1 plus the rate over n, raised to the negative n times t. So plugging these all in, our principal was 120,000. Our rate was 3.5% or 0.035 as a decimal. And our n, since it's compounded monthly, is 12. On the bottom, we'll have 1 minus the quantity 1 plus, again, our rate was 0.035, and divided by 12 again, raised to the negative 12 times 6, as our n was 12 and our t was 6. So how do I put this into my calculator? I'm first going to hit the n over d button, which is going to give me a fraction because we're working with a fraction. So next on here is a parenthesis. So I'm going to put in the left parenthesis first, and then I'm going to put in my 120,000. So then I'm going multiplying by another fraction. So I'll hit the multiplication sign and then the fraction button again, n over d. On top, I have the 0.035, and on bottom, to get there, I'm going to hit the down arrow. That puts me on the bottom, and I'm going to divide by 12. So to get out of the fraction, I'm going to hit the right arrow, and it wants one more parenthesis on the right, so I'm going to put that in. And I'm done on the top, so to get to the bottom again, I'm going to hit the down arrow. All right. It gives me, it wants a bracket. Our calculator does not have brackets, but brackets and parentheses are the same thing, so I'm going to hit a left parenthesis first. And I'm going to put my 1 minus, and again, it wants another parenthesis. So I'll put the parenthesis in, and it'll be 1 plus, again, we want another fraction. So I'm going to hit n over d. And the top part is again going to be my rate, 0.035. To get to the bottom of the fraction, I'll hit the down button, and I'll do 12 for our n. And I'm done with the fraction, so I hit the right button to get out of it. I need another parenthesis, so I'm going to hit the right parenthesis button, and then I need to raise this all to the negative 12 times 6 power, so I'm going to hit the exponent button here, the little caret button, and that'll bring me up into the exponent. Now I need the negative 12 times 6. The difference with the negative sign here is that it's in parentheses. So this button here, down here, is the negative sign. We're not going to use the subtraction sign because this is going to make it think that we are doing an operation when we just want a negative sign first. So I'll hit the negative button, and then I'll put in my 12 times 6. All right, to move out of the exponent, I'm going to again hit the right button, and I need one last parenthesis, so I'll hit the right parenthesis. Once I have typed all of that in, I'm going to go ahead and hit enter, and I get a payment of $1,850.21 rounded to the nearest cent. So this is going to be 1850 and 21 cents. All right. The next question it asks is find the total interest paid from above. So the total paid is what we're going to need first. So the total paid is the amount of the payment times the number of payments, which is going to be how many times we do it per year times the number of years. So n times t. So payment times n times t. So this is going to get me my $1,850.21 times my n, which it said is 12, compounded monthly, and then my t was for 6 years. So when I go to my calculator, I'm going to do 1850.21 times 12 times 6. once I punch that in, it's going to give me a value of $133,215.12. From there, to find the total interest, I'll take the total amount paid and then subtract off the principal, which will leave me with the interest paid on the loan. So my total paid was the $133,215.12. 133, 215.12 minus my principal, which was $120,000. So to find what this is, since I already have the 133,215.12 in my calculator, all I have to do now is hit my subtract button and it'll show answer minus, which means it's taking this last answer and it's going to subtract off whatever I tell it to subtract off, in this case, the $120,000. Go ahead and hit enter and we see that we have a total interest of $13,215.12. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.